Again, I am also very much disappointed in the happenings in Edo State. We have our brothers in Edo State. For some of you who do not know, we have Igbos, indigenous Igbos, living in Edo State. Edo State. They are settlers, ancient settlers. Before Oramion came from Oyo to come and live in the land of Idu, the former Igodomigodo, there were already people living in that land. And a Banke people have lived in that land. They are called Igbo-Akre people. They have been there before the arrival of these Benin people. We call them the invaders who came to the land and invaded the territory and began capturing our people into slavery. Sold them to Portuguese, who later gave them guns to continue their massacre and onslaught in that region. Recently, we just heard that the Oba of Benin went ahead and suspended a king in our Oibanke, a king in Igbo-Akre. Who does that? And the entire Igbo nation is quiet. The entire Igbo nation is quiet over this injustice. An autocratic man will just stay like that, suspend, and the entire chief and kings of another tribe. The Banke people are Igbos. If you don't know, they speak Igbo, they practice Igbo culture. They have nothing in similarity with Benin people. They are not Benin. They are not the Benin people. But then, they are the original land, the original landowners of that entire land that the Benin people occupy is owned by the Igbo-Akre people. It's owned by both the Igbo-Akre people and the Sham people. So we see no reason why these Benin people who came as invaders, captured our people into slavery, will now begin to authorize our kings, the kings of Ibanke, to now begin to be subject to them. And suspended them. Suspended a whole king of Ibanke. They call them Onigi or whatever they call them. Suspended the king of Ibanke, Igbo-Akre people. Igbo people in Edo State. This is an injustice taken too far. This is an injustice taken too far. And our people must resist it. We must resist it as Igbos. This is why I am calling on the Igbo nation, wherever you are. Wherever you are, there must be a protest, and Banke people must not let go of their king. And nobody should be subject, a Banke king should not be subject to Benin's, cannot be handpicked by the Benin people. These Benin people are invaders in that land. They are the descendants of Oramion, who came to invade the land. And such will not take place. Our total support, by this time, I don't know how we behave. By this time, Igbo nation, Igbo Nile, by this time, would have been total deployment. Our people, several organizations from Igbo should have been talking about the injustice of the Oba, who have now gone ahead to suspend a king, an elected king, a king chosen by the gods of the land of the Igbo-Akre people. He's now been suspended by an invader. This is an aberration. Let everybody begin to open their mouth to talk. If the need be, there should be a protest. Reinstall the king. In fact, we don't even need any permission from the Oba to reinstall the king. That man, those kings remain kings of Igbo-Akre. Pending when the people of Igbo-Akre chooses to have another king, they remain kings of Igbo-Akre, the Ika people. If you do not know, Igbos live in Edo State. They are the true ancestral settlers of Edo State. The true ancestral settlers of Edo State. The true owners of the Idu land that was invaded by the Oramion descendants, who are now calling themselves Benin people. And that kind of thing is an injustice taken too far in the land of Benin. It must not happen in Igbo-Akre. If you want to do your the kingship, you want to be the emperor or whatever you want to be, you want to continue your empire, go and do it for your Benin people, your descendants of Oramia from Yoruba. Don't come to our land and begin to impose yourself on our people. We cannot be subject to you. Igbo man cannot be subject to you. Igbo Akre people will not be subject to you, Oba. The Bank people will not be subject to you, Oba. Ika people will not be subject to you, Oba. We have no similarity in language and culture. We have nothing. You came, invaded our land, imposed your kings on our people, and still till now you're beginning to ride on our people and you want to subject them to your rulership. It will not happen. We are also calling on the governor of Edo State. Let him go and talk to his Obao before he causes problem.